Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show, The Legend of the Traveling Tardis. And we're all here together.
Hello, fellow Whovians, and welcome to the Legend of the Traveling Tardis. We are live. Hello and welcome. How y'all doing? We're doing great. It's going to be a fun little conversation today. We got a small crew. We got a great topic, and we want to hear from you guys. So if you have thoughts on the announcement of Doctor Who moving to AMC Plus for all of the previous seasons, please comment in the comments. Let us know. We want to hear from you. There we go. See? Yeah, it's gonna be great. We've got. Let's bring in our showrunner, our founder, Mr. Christian Basil.
I found you. How you doing?
Howdy.
Howdy. Welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us again. Yep. Tonight we're going to be talking about the news of AMC Plus. What does that make it now? 8th or 9th streaming service that this thing's been on? And I don't know if I really count Tubi, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it tonight. But yeah, that was an interesting. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. So I'm really taken aback. So yeah, let's talk about it tonight.
Definitely an interesting choice. Who else do we have here? But of course, our wonderful friend Melanie Dean.
Hello.
Oh, over there.
You had hand gestures. Before I brought you in, I saw the hand gestures.
Doink, doink, the bells of people's heads.
It was merely a comment on Christian saying, we'll talk about it later. And I went, I apologize now. I'm in my my Rembrandt phase because of the light that usually comes over here to help with my against this window. The bulb burnt out and I don't have time to run and go replace it. So sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to look, here's my good side. So much. Okay.
Both of your sides are your good side. Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you. Love you all. Who else is back here with us?
Well, that's it.
Or is that
we just got Gadget. And we've got it's going to be the four of us. So we'll bring Gadget in with the news here in a second. But yeah, we've got a small crew today. A few people had some stuff come up and had to pull out at the last minute. That's okay. It happens. Life exists.
Yes, it does.
So we're doing stuff. I see some. We'll just see a quick hello. Dan says good evening. And it's going to be a rainy night in Georgia. Yay for rain in Georgia.
Do me a favor, Dan. Hang on one second there. I was like, but last night I told Billy I wanted 2 bottle. Has he gotten back to you yet? If he's not, I'm going to go bug him. I'm going to start throwing things at him. So if he hasn't, what Dan's talking about is
we're pausing for commerce right now.
Yes, right. Don't forget, we are, I think, the only Doctor Who podcast that's actually sponsored by barbecue sauce. So there you go. You can get email kitchenkillers@gmail.com with TARDIS promote. Why did it only last like 10 seconds? There we go. Use promo code TARDIS for 10% off for your entire purchase. And it is best. And we're going to be selling it over at Space Coast Comic Con, Ancient City Con. So everybody gets to try it and get themselves a bottle.
I have to book my room for Ancient City. Okay.
You're probably not hearing. You may not be hearing this, but Chrissy just opened the door so Summer could walk in. So, and Summer's drinking water, if you can hear that in the background. So I'm not alone tonight. I'm not alone.
Hello, Summer.
Hello, Summer.
We'll put on the pet alert.
If she shows up.
As she just jumps up.
Yeah. Fly through this like a cow jumping over the moon.
And don't give her any ideas. She will. I mean, you think Melanie's cats are bad. Wait until Summer gets up there.
I've actually closed. I was able to get into this office and close the door before the cats came in here. So we're good. Also, just an FYI, there are 3 more little babies sitting in my bathroom right now.
Oh.
My warehouse. Sometimes stray cats find their way into the warehouse where I work, and kittens appear. So they've already been trapped, and they're about 7 weeks old. So we're feeding them and trying to see if we can locate Mama. But anyway, yeah. Maybe at some point I'll go grab
you
one.
are Mama now. That's the thing. You are Mama
Melanie.
now.
Mama Melanie.
Mama Melanie, the crazy cat
Too
lady.
many cats in this house. Yeah, and a dog. Still,
Yeah,
anyway,
and a dog.
Dog loves cats.
All right, so shall we jump into some Who Knew news?
That's probably why people are here to talk to you.
Hey guys,
Boom.
it's crazy. This news story did come out after we did last week's, just only a couple of days, but it's sad. I wanted to start with the sadness first because everything else is just jumbled with the news since everybody wants to rush this Christmas story and just wait. It's a Wonderful Life. Just wait, and stuff like that, because Someone's Wonderful Life gave us Blake 7 and Classic Adventures of Blake 7 and the Liberator Chronicles and the Worlds of Blake 7 was Michael Keating. He passed away on, I'm trying to get this correct because it was the 21st of this month. He was at the age of 79, and you can note him from every Big Finish cassette that he has done for Blake 7, as well as many others. He has also worked alongside Paul McGann and India Fisher in the 8th Doctor story, The Twilight Kingdom, but his claim to fame is Blake 7's. So it's sad that he had passed away just as soon as we had just ended the like a couple days after we ended the last show. And yes, I'm touring everybody off because I just want to get these sad things out of the way, because we also was privy not too long ago, and it took Google a while to update their systems and everything. Mm-hmm. But John Barryman, our Captain Jack, has his mom has sailed. She has sailed on away with the Tardis and everything. She's passed away at 91, and he was mid-flight with Scott trying to get home to her, but the loved ones were around her, and everybody was able to just say their goodbyes. He made it in time to be by her side and sing to her. If you want to read the posts he put on Instagram and X, go right over. But so far that was what Google had at first, that she did not pass. But then a few minutes later, they put that she had passed. So they had updated. So if you want to see all the updates and everything, that's what I'm saying. Please always do your research and everything, because in this age of AI and everything, most people were saying she didn't pass, but John had posted when I saw it was 26 minutes, right? And I just was let me go on to the story now. And I was trying to update Google, let them know, and all the other stuff. But yeah, she has passed peacefully, and all prayers to Scott and John and the family and stuff. Yeah. And hopefully everyone can just remember her, because he said always tell stories about her, and she was fun and everything, working in a record store and a singer and stuff. So yeah, so prayers are with you, John. But now that my tears are gonna, because of everything, let's start with some happy news. There's 3 birthdays. On May 24th, we celebrate the birthday of Tommy Chong, as the best known as Cheech and Chong, if you guys are privy to those movies and everything. Tommy turns 88 years old, believe it or not, and this is pretty cool and stuff. That they still keep up the act, they still have fun, especially with Patty. I mean, look at this. This is funny as hell and everything. And Tommy was always featured in that 70s show as well as other movies of a certain legal substance, we'll put it that way. But that's how his claim to fame was the 1978 Up in Smoke, and he had other movies. They even had the Cheech and Chong animated adventures. So yeah, happy birthday, Tommy. And then we also have our chameleon horror.
Melanie, by the way, Melanie, Patty was telling me he did everything to make sure to protect the TARDIS so they wouldn't light it up. So there it is. So it's like, yeah, that's something new. And I'm like, no, don't touch. Don't touch.
You know what we can make with that?
Oh,
No.
shush.
No.
Even 3D printing, I don't know.
I mean, some movie theaters are offering a popcorn bucket in the shape of something, but we don't want to talk about that.
Oh my God, you people! All right, whatever.
Yeah.
What's next?
And then our chameleon of an actor who has appeared in so many horror films and horror comedies and genres like Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, Hellboy, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and Nosferatu. Doug Jones, like he is the chameleon of, like, you would never know, like in everything. And he's been in Star Trek. He's been Star Trek Discovery, Falling Skies. He always plays the alien or the creature that you would never. And I think that's cool because sometimes hiding in the shadows is usually the best thing and stuff, because you never know when they're gonna come out and surprise you with things, And pretty cool and stuff. And believe it or not, the claim he has is Hocus Pocus in '93, the sequel. He's done Tank Girl, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Fantastic Four, like I said before, Ouija, The Origin of Evil, Bye Bye Man, Falling Skies, and What We Do in the Shadows. That's why I mentioned the shadows and everything. But most people do know him as Soren in Star Trek Discovery. Not bad, right? Cool career. It's just the eyes on the hands got me in one thing,
And Dave, he doesn't know anything about Doctor Who. Zero.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, he's just like, he even asked me what I was holding and what he was holding. I was just like, yeah, it's a TARDIS. And he goes, what? I was just like,
personally, I want a live action Nightmare Before Christmas and him as Jack.
He pull it off.
To be fair, he has not done Doctor Who. He's done everything else but Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Imagine if they pick him for the Doctor. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Especially what?
No, I was asking. Somebody asked me. It was like, who? I forgot, but somebody was telling me they wouldn't mind if the Doctor regenerated as an actual alien every now and then. So I mean, for whatever reason, Doug Jones came to mind. But the Doctor's always been like a humanoid. Mm-hmm. But somebody had mentioned, he goes, I wouldn't mind if the Doctor became alien. What do you guys think about that? Doug Jones.
I don't know. I always go back to which episode was like back with Rose, and it's like, oh well, you look human, and it's like, no, well, you all look Time Lord to me. So I don't see him going into all of a sudden. On one hand, I can't say that, if the Doctor decided to all of a sudden go a light, and then next thing you know, the Doctor's a Silurian. But on the other hand, I'm like, nah.
Well, he did say he liked the human race. Yeah. So maybe he stays human because he likes the human race.
I think about that. But if you remember, Romana, when she was regenerating, I think like the third and final...
Short alien.
The short alien, yeah. She became that short alien for like 5 seconds. But
yeah, the blonde Romana is my favorite. Everything. Yep.
Alrighty.
And then our next one is coming from a galaxy far away to the TARDIS. We have Peter Cushing, as you know, was our OG Doctor when it was the not canon, but now canon, but is canon, but could be canon episodes of Doctor Who and everything, because depending on who you speak to.
Me. Me. Long may he reign.
Yep. Because he made like the best, like it was funny because to have like two nieces and then all the other stuff going on, and to have Bernard in there and stuff in like what, like, you know, that I thought that was a cooler episode because you got to see colorful Daleks and all those. Like it was like more fun, like a classic cool adventure. But I love that he was Sherlock Holmes. I love that he was like Grand Moff Tarkin, you know, like he is such a versatile actor and everything. The Man in the Iron Mask, Second World War. I mean, like there's not a lot of actors that can really be this versatile lately today, you know, that can go from one extreme to another. And still, like, you would never guess sometimes if you didn't like know the history of the actor. And it's just like, but to be our Doctor Who, I would love somebody to like say like the alternate worlds maybe, and we get a little snippet of this. Who knows? Maybe that'll be a Christmas present to us, right?
And tell me I'm wrong about this, but I think when it comes to Peter Cushing, the relationship's always to the Hammer Horrors and Star Wars is his relation.
Mhm.
But I barely get him, you know, any notoriety for him being in 2 Doctor Who movies.
Well, look at the difference in his personality too. Like in the other
and
ones,
he's human. He's actually human in this, and he's called Doctor Who. So
how big were the movies in North America though?
They were big because I used to watch them on after Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay, that's fair.
But how well did they do in the? Well, I mean, it had a sequel, so it must have been successful the first time around. But yeah, he never gets the acknowledgement. And he's like, he played the character twice. Dave always thought that would have been cool, like somehow or another he was like a Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead type deal. If anybody knows about that play, which is a play within a play. Where his doctor kind of entangles with the other doctor, but they don't kind of acknowledge each other, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm thinking, alternate universe type thing.
So he kind of enters our universe, but yeah, he's a different type, and he just happens to fall in our timeline. So yeah, but well, happy heavenly birthday, Peter Cushing.
And then if you guys are desperate for Doctor Who, not like knowledge or back catalogs and stuff, Panini UK has been offering, because they announced it at MCM, that they have a collection of the comics and magazines that if you want to revisit for sale and everything, they found a stash of them. So at Panini UK, you could pick those up, as well as you can pick up some CDs at Big Finish and everything if you want to get through this wilderness years, because we do have one situation. Jodie did cancel her appearance at Phoenix Fan Fusion Convention due to overlapping filming commitments, but she is still confirmed for Chicago Tardis. And then somehow they added this, but I have to double check this, but it's Bournemouth Creek Comic-Con in Bournemouth, UK in September, but it's so far out you don't know. Could filming be, you know, and stuff like that, because we don't know. So I would only hold the Chicago Tardis as the one, because that's definitely confirmed. But right now, most of the times you can see her as an Office Romance, which is coming out, and Dear England, the miniseries. But otherwise, she did cancel at Phoenix Fan Fusion Convention. So I'm sorry, guys, if anything happened, you had tickets or anything, but it was due to filming. But David, oh dear Lord, David, and everything. David has been taking over New York like crazy. He's been at the Empire State Building. He has been down to Times Square to promote Rivals like crazy. He was promoting Good Omens as well. He will be appearing at the Lexington Comic and Toy Convention in September, hopefully. And Comic-Con Liverpool, he's hopefully at that one, as well as Fan Expo Philadelphia, which is actually coming up this weekend. And that will be at Pennsylvania Convention Center. And he'll be taking part in autograph sessions and photo ops. So as long as there's no filming conflicts or anything, you guys get to meet him at Fan Expo. So enjoy that, because I still am mad at you guys for crashing Mark and Kelly's website so that I couldn't get tickets to go. But he was there at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But and then like we all are going to talk about today, the basic AMC plus. I don't know know how you would put it, because they do own BBC America, dealing with how fans are now going to be seeing New Who and seeing our lovely David all over the screens once again and everything taking over. But like a bad penny, he always turns up. So it's up to you guys. What do you think?
A lot of bad pennies, at least 3 of them.
But I think he's basically, he should just be the showrunner, and let's go with that, you know?
Why am I thinking of that scene from in the next Doctor when he goes, I'll just trip over a rock and regenerate? I'm just like, oh, be careful, Dave.
They were panicking.
Yeah, happened twice.
I asked the outlets about this one. They were panicking. This has been passed around to so many outlets. It's hysterical because he has no fear. He was even in the arms of King Kong in that scene in Empire State Building and all that stuff. Like, I couldn't get those pictures, but the ones I could see, he was laughing. He was funny. He pretended that the ape was looking at him and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty good. But otherwise, I'm just gonna end this with this. There have been rumors with this damn Christmas special. I have found the last noted thing that was mentioned was May 1st with the showrunner.
Wait a minute, it's not just a Christmas special, it's a damn Christmas special now.
It could be A Wonderful Life, it could be National Lampoon. The way this is all going, people are so desperate for this Christmas special, but I want to be surprised because you got to remember, we were supposed to get a season 3. Disney put this thing on at a time when nobody could really watch it. It couldn't get the love it wanted. And everybody was having Doctor Who all over the place. You had Pluto TV and Tubi for the old stuff. You had HBO Max for the new stuff. You had Disney with the 60th and plus. You know what I mean? And it was just all over the place. And yes, things would have been good for it if they had moved everything to wherever. But you got to remember, licensing, properties, all the other stuff that was going on. Who owns what? Who is this? Who's been the monopoly of things? And I think it is a good choice AMC had gotten it because of BBC America, because it's where it should have been. Because that would have
hang on, Gadget. Let's hang on. We'll have that discussion after the news.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, this ties in because now AMC is charging a little cheaper to get the channel, because a lot of us aren't privy to afford a streaming service. So I'm hoping that sale is still on, but I did post to you guys the prices of what a standard subscription is if anybody does want an AMC Plus subscription to watch Doctor Who. So I didn't want to scare anybody later on when they said, why didn't I get the $29 for the year? I wanted you guys to see this is actually from their websites and everything, that this is the price normally for a year, or you get it with ads and everything and stuff. So if you want to add that now or during our discussion, but I think it's a happy place right now, but Disney still has some rights to things right now. And like I said, with the Christmas special, the last known thing was May 1st, and last known showing of it, meaning that it was approved, was in October of 2025, right before Halloween. So please do not rehash anything and just let it, you know what I mean? Because they can shoot other scenes while they're looking for actors. I mean, if you want to throw your hat in, anybody here on Tardis want to throw their hat in to be the next Doctor? Because if everybody's that desperate, just throw your hat in. And then let's see what they say. Just have good acting skills.
I volunteer Tom as tribute for the next Doctor.
I say, I say, like, whoever wants it. We could say that tonight too. Who do we want as our Doctor to regenerate for the Christmas? I mean, because we don't know if the Christmas will be on AMC or it'll be on Disney. Because the contracts still, even though they were dissolved, they weren't dissolved because they still have to honor at least that, you know? And Land and Sea has just disappeared into the mist. We'll put it that way.
Well, we're never going to see that. It's never going to be.
Especially that one episode. Yeah, I don't think
it's going to be in the dollar bin of your favorite Walmart.
And if I do find that in the dollar bin or the dollar store or Dollar Tree over here, I will bring you a copy with the sticker on it.
I'm going to get it. I'll get it. Well, if it's $1, I'll get it. So I'll get the whole thing.
Well, the Steelbook is still on sale at HMV or HM at in UK and stuff, so you can still get the Steelbook. And I think Amazon had the CD still on sale. So, but that's all you can get, you know. But otherwise, it's not that much news, guys. Just take these wilderness years with a grain of salt. And I know you guys are desperate, but don't be gullible enough to believe the rumors. Just go do your own research, get to know things, and even contact BBC. They even declined the Radio Times interview because they're tired of this, you know? Like, I even sent you guys that. They declined when because of the Sun promoting this. And I mean, it's news, but it's news that can wait. We got to be patient, like Christmas. Wait for your present. Open it up, you know, when it's ready. But otherwise, that's it for the news. There's nothing else. And I hope there's news next week. But it is sad. And my prayers are still again with John because of his mom's passing. 91. She lasted that long. That's a good age, you know. That's a good age. But I can feel that right here, you know. Yeah. I know what that's like, you know.
Speaking of good age, nice little segue out. We want to thank everybody who continues to watch and support us. 4 million views as of today. We crossed the 4 million marker, so yay.
And I think we're at 119 point something. I think we're almost hit 120, or we still have a few more to go.
I think we're doing great. So everybody, give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for helping us out here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, we hit the big 400. And keep watching because there's going to be a lot more coming. But for just being there to support us out there.
Woo-hoo.
Gotcha. So let's go ahead and wrap up the Who Knew News. I'm checking to see if there's anything. I see some stuff in here, but we can always go back to it.
Yeah. What is it? The AMC stuff or the...
Well, no, we'll go to the AMC stuff, but I wanted to, everybody who hasn't had a chance, we didn't do it last week, want to wish everybody a post-memorial happy... a post-happy Memorial Day. Remember those guys who made sure, you know, the reason why you're celebrating a 3-day weekend is because of these guys. There's no such thing as being free, according to what the placard said on this guy. And ironically, I went to a convention. I was at a convention this past weekend, and I got myself maybe something. And I know Dave will be, at least, I'm hoping to impress Dave on this. But we will show it later. Do you want me to do it after the commercial, or you want me to do it at the end of the show?
Let's do it at the end of the show. Then we've gotten everything out of the way.
So we'll be doing that at the end of the show. But I want to thank Caitlin. First of all, was it Fat Man Comics? Tony was after the convention. He invited me to go, of all places, Hooters. And I got to meet the lovely Caitlin, who was in our server, but she and her dad are major Whovians, and she spotted the Tardis right on the table. So thank you so much, Caitlin, for joining us and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Be part of all the Caitlins out there. And apparently you don't know, there's a lot of Hooter girls who know about Doctor Who, and Caitlin was just a big fan, but I put the Tardis on the table and she identified it right off the bat. So thank you so much for your hospitality, Caitlin, and all the ladies there and bosses over at Hooters, located in Melbourne, Florida. So, and thanks, Tony, for the recommendation. I hadn't had the rings in a long time. So there you go. And
they have the best grilled cheese sandwich.
I haven't tried that. Really?
Oh my God. It's the greatest thing in the world. Honestly, I love their grilled cheese sandwich.
I was actually going to go for
on Texas toast, and it comes with curly fries, and it's American cheese and Swiss cheese. It's unbelievable.
Well, let me go ahead and put an end to the Who Knew News, and we'll go to commercial break. And Dave, you're in control.
Excellent. Do we want to do our commercial break now?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think now's a good time. We're a half hour in. Let's do our commercial break, and then we don't have to worry about stopping once we get rolling.
Got it. All right. When we return, we're going to be having our discussion about Doctor Who being on AMC Plus. Talk about all the streaming services. We'll get to your chats, and of course, super chats are always welcome. They always get priority when we return. Be right back.
I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay stay focused, I'm so enclosed. The spell stays unspoken, a dark silhouette of a marked man, and I'm broken. Right down, I didn't listen to that voicemail, a tick-tock, that story you sent. Don't you reel me in to get me back. I'm gonna leave you now.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one, or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
I'm author Mark Muncy.
And I'm author Erica Lance.
And this is Eerie Travels.
Greetings, travelers. Join us as we travel through folklore, myths, monsters, legends, and dark history.
Now, we'll be your guide to the spooky side of reality as we discuss cryptids, paranormal, and all things preternatural.
Sometimes we find the truth is way scarier than fiction.
We're on twice a week on your favorite podcast platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube.
We have amazing guests from all of the areas of the strange and unusual, including witnesses, investigators, and more.
Yeah, with Erica's curiosity and ridiculous array of pop culture and true crime knowledge.
And Mark's decades of experience diving into folklore and the legends with the truth that's behind them.
Yeah, so join us, travelers, as we take you to the edge of reality, and we'll see you on the other side.
Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life, and so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in our second season, that's movies that make us happy. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
Hi, I'm Janet Fielding, and I played Tegan Javanka in Doctor Who, and this is the legend of the traveling TARDIS.
Now we're back. Hello and welcome back, everybody.
Yes.
To what?
I said yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're back.
Doctor, who's on AMC Plus? That's the question today. The answer is, of course, the Doctor. That's our main topic for today, is talking about this new announcement for the classic new Who up to the 13th Doctor, going on to AMC Plus, starting, I don't know if we know when, and what that means for the franchise, what that means for viewing worldwide, and what that could mean going forward, in the future. So that's our topic. By all means, let's, as much fun as I'm having with Dr. Hausen in the comments, let's talk AMC Plus.
Wait a minute, where is this coming from? I was trying.
The whole chat has been a conversation about the wrestler Danhausen.
Yes.
Okay.
And in the YouTube chat.
I'm cursing things. Yeah,
okay.
It's a wrestling joke. But I think we should have Dr. Hausen.
I agree.
Yep, that would be an absolutely hilarious He'd be a hilarious Doctor. The crate that he came out at would be a great TARDIS. It had to be a TARDIS. He came out with a whole crew of Danhausen cheerleaders.
I would love that.
Dave, it starts June 11th.
Ah, there we go, June 11th. I knew if I vamped long enough, someone would come up with an answer for me. So June 11th. And Cyborg said, what is AMC Plus? So that's a good place to start.
Expensive.
It used to be in the ye old cable days, the acronym stands for American Movie Classics. And it, like MTV was not music television anymore, or evolved from, or even how TLC is now the Learning Channel. Hint, wink. I'm not sure if it's
what are we
learning how not to learn, not how to be in a social kind of presence. But anyway, so yeah, it hasn't really been AMC in that tone for a bit. I mean, here and there you can catch some really cool, older movies and stuff like that. Almost, it was very much like Turner movie classics or other kind of old, your old good cinema movies were on there. But anyway, then it got into its own, it started making its own content. And that's where you really know about Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and, it started becoming its own kind of place for more like drama, that kind of thing. And now, as every other network out there has, is it their own streaming service. So that's what AMC Plus is. It's yet another, and at least for over here stateside, that we are going to know about it. I'm not sure if it's a BBC kind of thing, or like an ITV, or if you can get it. I mean, it's streaming. Who knows? But as Rojhausen is saying, BBC America is a subsidiary of AMC, so AMC had purchased them. But yeah, that's what AMC Plus is. It is going for us, United States people who were kind of having our mini wandering years of, so where can I get my 9th, 10th, 11, 12, everything up into shooty? Where the heck can we watch this unless you have digital copies? We were kind of on a, maybe you can cut and paste it on YouTube, maybe if somebody kind of threw it on there. Well, we have a home now, and it's AMC Plus with its yet another thing you're gonna have to shell out. Now, I believe as Gadget had mentioned, I mean, it's another premium freaking money thing. Unfortunately, since we're doing this live, when they first announced it, they happened to have a really good plan that was running concurrently when they made the announcement of, hey, we got Doctor Who, and it was $30 for an entire year. Pretty awesome. If you knew about it, hey, let's go. Bad news, guys. If you're watching this now, as we talk, it's not going on anymore. It's back up to 110. Because it ended yesterday, that deal. It was a maybe, who knows. Once they launch it, maybe they'll do another kind of deal for the masses. I don't know, but yeah, it's not a cheap one anymore. It's 110 for the full year. I mean, they've got weekly, monthly, blah 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 blah. But welcome to the wide world of streaming.
Do you know this is irony, because some of us couldn't get iPlayer or BBC Player, right? Now we have AMC Plus that UK can't get what we get, and vice versa.
Yeah, but they have it all on BBC iPlayer anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They don't need this.
Those of us who were trying to get that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, some are not privileged to be able to get all that stuff. So imagine going to the library and have to try to get it, and going to other streamers. There's like Amazon to go through their apps to try to get it, because you're trying to avoid the payment because you're already paying for another streaming service because it's partnered with it. That's the other crazy part.
Yeah,
and unfortunately that's going to be going to the bigger conversation of that we all know and love, of how many streaming services can you afford, and what do you do when or are you part of the family of, okay, I've already binged everything I need, I'll cancel this one and I'm going to go to another one. You just kind of keep doing that kind of that little round table.
Melanie, funny you should mention that, because let me give you a brief history
Oh no.
of the streaming service of Doctor Who in
Let's-
the United States.
Let's
If
go.
you wanted to see classic era, meaning the 1963 to 1989, not the TV movie, mostly on BritBox since around 2017, and sometimes free on library apps like Hoopla,
Yep.
or supported places like Tubi and Pluto TV.
Yep.
The new series, referring to what we call New Who, or the Eccleston to Whittaker series, started on Netflix and Hulu early 2016, and then moved to Amazon Prime, then moved to HBO Max from 2020 to July 2025, and now exclusively going to be starting June 11th, is the official date, 2026. And of course, the Disney era, going from 2023 to 2025. Shooty Gatwa on Disney outside of the UK from late 2023 to 2025. So if you want to see 14th and 15th, that's now part of them. You know what? They should have a streaming service, which they call the Doctor Who package deal. So you get all these streaming services, so you can have it
That
all.
includes the animated, all the other stuff, right? All the-
Animated, spin-offs, whatnot.
They have it.
Sarah Jane
It's called
Fincher,
BBC iPlayer.
Torchwood. No, but we're going to throw all of it in there. Not the stuff that we don't even want, like Miracle Day. and
Class.
stuff we
The
want,
music
Class.
videos.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
all
Terrible.
those music videos.
All those music
everything.
videos, Doctor in the TARDIS. Yeah, all that is going on
Dreamland.
Disney.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
animated.
all the animated
Yeah.
stuff. Yep.
When funny enough, I saw the animated one back when it was on Amazon, during the Amazon, when it had that during the Amazon period.
Mhm.
I remember flipping through and it would say, "Okay, here's more Doctor Who content," and I'm like, "Okay, what? Let's go."
Hey guys, since I got the AI on here and then the information, how about this? If I asked our AI, I asked our little grok where it thinks it should be as far as streaming services. What do they think is the best streaming service in the United States? What do you think? Want to put her to the test?
I say go for it. No,
Sure,
let
go for it.
let the robots are going to rule us over anyway. So go ahead.
So how should I generate the
Yeah,
question?
that episode is on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fair.
So I should generate the question. Just say,
Positive.
where do you think is the best streaming service in the United States for Doctor Who? Okay.
Yes.
River, where do you think is the best streaming service in the United States for Doctor Who?
Right now, it's split. No single service has everything. For the big revival run from
No.
2005
I want your opinion, robot.
That's because you said something and it heard you, and it's doing what my
No,
wiretap
what
device
do you
does.
think is the best streaming service in the United States? What is your opinion that would be the best streaming service in the United States to watch Doctor Who?
My opinion? AMC Plus will be your best bet for Doctor Who in the US once June 11th hits. It's getting the full modern run from 2005 to 2022, all 13 seasons in one place. That's the biggest chunk of the show by
It just
far.
repeated what we
The
just
newer
said.
stuff stays on Disney Plus.
It did what my wiretap does.
Do you know what
Now, in fairness, okay. So before we started this show, Christian, did you ask the robot the same thing?
I did ask. I called
And
her
what
River,
what
sorry.
did River
Yes.
tell you at that
Uh,
moment?
Let me see if I can find it. Okay. So I asked it the question, what do you think is the best streaming service or would have been the best streaming service? And she said HBO Max. So I asked her a different type of question. And she goes, HBO Max was the best one for the US, hands down. It had the full 2005 to 2022 run, all in one place for years, which fans loved. Easy binge watching without jumping between services. Disney Plus brought in new viewers with the recent ones, but for the classic modern era, people want to watch. HBO Max was the more convenient. You know what? Let's ask that question to our little AIs in the audience there. Where, if you could pick one home, one specific home in the United States where you could listen, or I should say watch Doctor Who, which streaming service do you think would be the best bet? Would it be HBO Max? Would it be on AMC Plus? Would it be at a different location? Go ahead and throw it in the chats and tell us where you think Doctor Who should have a new home. And when we talk about that, I mean all of it. all the kid and caboodle, all the stuff from 1960. You know what? Throw in the movies. We got Peter Cushing with a birthday. Those two movies go in there. Don't care
Now
what.
I will say it is interesting that the answer changed, but when you think about it, it's a language learning model in that it's going to give you the best answer that pretty much agrees with you all the time. But it's also aggregating data. So it's going to go out into the internet and it's going to scrape out, okay, where it's being reported and what is, I don't know whether or not Grok is going through looking.
That's the one you're using?
What? Yeah, he said that he was using Grok.
Can we try, do you have any other listening devices to try it and see what they say? Like, do you have the A one or the other ones?
Does anybody want to try ChatGPT? Or
yeah, like that. Yeah, I want like we can see how they're learning it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but knowing how AI typically works, it's interesting to see that with Grok, even though changing, it changed its opinion or what the answer was. That it's kind of that it aggregated the data from the first time you asked, and now it's probably pulling a lot more, information of current news, whether it's YouTube, the other YouTubers, whether it's different, this like Screen Crush or Who Cultures, like websites. If it's looking on Nerdist, it's looking at all little things, even like Variety or like Hollywood Reporter saying, hey, AMC Plus now has it. So it's kind of interesting to see how it kind of pulls its data to go, let me formulate an opinion. It's kind of neat that it did say, at first when it didn't know, HBO Max would be perfect. Now it's going, everybody's reporting on this. AMC Plus?
Could it also be the way I phrased the question? Because the question was a lot different this time. Or as opposed to where do you think the best service is? I said, where do you think? And I included best streaming services in the past. So I differentiated all of the times that Doctor Who's been on a streaming service.
What's the statement you want to say? Like streaming service? Or do you want us to say like past, present, and future? Like what were you trying to say to it?
I was trying to say what would be the best place for Doctor Who on a streaming service in the United States. But when I asked the previous question, I said, what do you think the best streaming service or would have been the best streaming service? And it included all that time in the past.
That's the same thing as you typing in those. It would be the same thing as typing into Google both times. It's going to give you the best SEO answer for what you're asking. And my opinion when it comes to just the AI in this case, it's always just a great jumping off platform of, to me, it's no different than, Googling it and getting an answer.
Well, since we're getting answers from the chats, how about if we ask a question to the panelists? So David, let's go ahead and start with you. If you could pick one home for all of the Doctor Who, everything, all of it, what streaming service would you pick? That's that could be visible in the United States and in Canada.
Yeah, probably either Amazon or Netflix. Both
Amazon.
I see Roger says Apple Plus. Apple Plus has amazing content. Full agree there. They do amazing work. I think the Doctor would do extremely well at Apple Plus as a co-producer, but they aren't as big yet. They're still a relatively small streaming service compared to Prime, compared to Netflix. And what I like about Prime and Netflix is they are worldwide, just like it was with Disney. With AMC Plus, I might, if let's say, the next Doctor goes on to AMC Plus, I have to jump through a ton of hoops to get AMC Plus in Canada.
Oh, really?
It's not, it exists, but it's neither cheap nor easy necessarily to get. Am I going to be able to do a viewing party?
Yeah.
And that's your US prices. So factor in another 30% for Canadians at least.
I honestly, if we all had a working TARDIS, you can go back to yesterday to get that $30 one. Amazing. Otherwise, just hold on. Just keep waiting, because if AMC Plus has already shown that it runs deals. Give it a minute. I'll probably run another one.
They may do
Yeah.
the Who deal, you know, you never know.
Exactly.
I just
Which-
feel. Hey,
Nope, Summer just went out.
yep, that was a cold nose up my leg. Sorry, gang. So
Yeah, I
But
kind of
That's right.
I kind of agree with Dave in that for Apple Plus, yes, that's a great service where I think that I see Apple Plus being something that they're going to try keeping that on for a while. They kind of go longevity with their productions that they have, and other stuff that they pick up. Netflix has that evil thing of being 3 and out, and they don't keep things for very long, which I'm not a big fan of. I personally would go, I would love Tubi because I really am going through all the classic Who because it's free and it's wonderful. And the quality is amazing and it's free. Did I mention it's free? It's free. Anyway.
we got to get
That
some
being
love to
said-
Pluto TV too. So
And yes, Pluto also.
Pluto TV if you want some free stuff.
Yep. That being said, if I had to pay and I'm not just doing the physical data, people just start keeping your stuff, and I'm not grabbing my old computer that used to run LimeWire and Napster in the old days. Hey, Gen Z, I know how to rip discs. Anyway,
Or MySpace.
We knew. Is it really piracy if they keep taking things away? Sorry, guys.
LimeWire.
Boys, you get
while everybody's trying to figure everything out.
you had your computer that was specific to LimeWire, and then every few days you had to wipe the thing so that we got rid of all the viruses.
Mhm.
Anywho, long story short, I think it's also really good on Amazon because so many people have Amazon Prime, but because they get in their packages and all that kind of stuff, and it adds an added benefit to the $120 now a year for it of getting my stuff for me for being shipped. I really liked it on Amazon because it was on there for, I think, Christian, as you said, like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
But if you notice with Amazon, they've been wiping a lot of certain movies and stuff too. Like even in Robin
Damn
Hood,
you, Bezos! Okay.
they wiped out some of the introduction on Robin Hood that was on the DVD but not on Amazon. And people were comparing that. So you got to watch that too because of censorship. At least HBO Max didn't have that much censorship. That's why Cartoon Network and Adult Swim get put onto there later.
Oh my
Can I
God.
I
get
want
on
HBO
VHS
Max
tapes, please?
back.
Dave, should I
HBO
really
Max.
ask the AI what to give me a brief description of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS live on the air just to see what it says? Just to see
Well, I know what my
stuff
wiretap
before.
device says about it.
All right, we'll do that a little later. We'll
Yeah.
try to we'll do that later if that's
I
all
find
right.
and just as a quick
You're never supposed to
disclaimer,
search
I
for-
absolutely hate AI, but it's entertaining for it being this for as a search engine. I'm good.
I'm
with it.
learning disabled and I'm smarter than
generative
it half the
AI.
time.
Well, you're never supposed to Google yourself, so I guess we'll see what the AI does in its
Well,
place.
Google
So
was
we'll
originally
hang
called
on to that.
Backrub.
You're fine. How many people were throwing their photos into the robot so that we can get something? Anyway. I'm petty. But anyway,
Mel is evil.
110 a year is still absolutely obscene for a
Is that before,
single thing.
before taxes? No, it's 131. See, that's before taxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Just for Dr. No, I mean I do like me some Walking Dead. Like
Too much.
Gimple grabbed it and murdered it.
I was one of those kids who had,
That's
if they found a favorite song, you bought the whole album and you didn't like the rest of the album, so you just bought it for this one song. And you had these 10 other songs, just like whatever. So that's
You
what I'm
remember
feeling
singles?
like. What's
So
that?
you were buying singles, weren't you?
Yes.
You're buying the
Oh, yeah.
cassette single, and then you got a free song on the other side. And you're like,
Exactly.
but you didn't. You just knew that as you put it in and went, oh wait, that's not what I want.
Yeah,
Eject.
because the artist couldn't get rid of that other song. It was just like it was like a bonus, but it was like, okay, here's this crap song on the back if you really want to get this tape. So
Yeah.
I swear.
Hey,
This is
I still have some vinyl. I'm happy with my vinyl in the back. I love my vinyl.
I have Song of the South vinyl.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, Disney.
Zippity-day.
Where were we going with this, Christian?
AI
don't know.
garbage.
Yeah, garbage. Well, no, Gadget. Where would you place it? Where would you take? Where would the new home be for you if Doctor
I
Who?
still wanted HBO Max.
One side.
One HBO Max because that was part of my cable system, part of everything. So I didn't have to worry about paying for it. And it actually had the accurate, they weren't like cut up or anything and stuff. They showed the full like episodes. And I was like, okay with it. Like I was trying to catch up. But when I saw that frog with Jodie, I stopped watching for a little bit. Then I was dealing with Capaldi, I was dealing with everybody else. It's just that Jodie's I was going to wait till last because the frog just threw me. I mean, I got enough frogs. I got to deal with frogs all the time, you know?
Bring back VHSs, baby. Let's go.
Seriously,
though, you're physical media.
Do you not know what's hiding behind here?
I still got my BB. If anybody knows about BBV, I still got a few of the VHS tapes. I'm sure you can find it now on YouTube, but I forgot. It's Tom Baker documentary he did for himself. He actually did a documentary on himself. And I think it was called
in the van, where he's in the van.
Doctor Who is Tom Baker, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember I still have the VHS tapes.
Is that the one where he's in the van, Christian?
What's that?
He's driving the van. He's talking to himself in the thing and back.
I think so.
Oh, I love that. I saw that on PBS. That was yeah.
I just remember it's the one where he's talking about that he actually has his own gravestone next to his house. It's already written down and everything, so he's been waiting. And then I think that was the one. I was just like, I think there's this running joke that he counts up. He goes, opens the newspaper, he reads the obituaries, and then he closes it and goes, "Damn it, I'm still alive." Just walks away. So that's Tom Baker, and he was biking down a trail and he was passing people. And one of the people goes, "Is that Tom Baker?" And the woman next to him goes, "Nah, he's dead." It's just passing by. So this is Tom Baker at his best.
That should be on the channel too. If we make our own Doctor Who channel,
there you go.
HBO Max would be a good one also, because just, and again, my opinion's based on these are services I've already paid money out for. So keep adding. You know, I would like more value. And yeah, HBO Max I think would be a fantastic one as well, because they also tend. I mean, Doctor Who was on there for a while.
Yeah, it was. That's how I was watching it.
I think I agree with you, Melanie. I would put it back on Amazon because I think not only does Amazon had a lot. Dave, you had a chance, right?
No, yeah. Dave said Amazon.
Okay. Too. Oh, Dave said Amazon. I think not only does Amazon have the capacity to hold everything.
They own all the servers, so
they own all the servers. Not only that, I think it's cool that you can actually match up the merchandise. You can say, "Hey, I want to download this season, plus I want Funko Pop free delivery." So I was just like, I kind of see some kind of like merchandise thing going there.
Oh,
something you can learn Disney Plus not having any merchandise at all for Shooty at least. Good grief.
Well, they have the Pop, and they have his sonic screwdriver, and the Barbie doll.
Tom Baker's always nice enough to leave his recent photos on Facebook. Long live him. Long live him, please. Yes. Please. Bubble wrap the man. I don't care.
So far we have Amazon is the lead one, and then HBO Max. We saw Netflix and Apple Plus brought up in the chats. Did anybody else bring any other?
Well, Raj says Daily Motion has all the Doctor Who episodes for free.
Not officially. Daily Motion is not an official site.
Okay.
Daily Motion has.
Well, for those who like to move in the shadows, we're good with this and did not know.
Candyman says BBC license fee is $180 per year.
Don't you have to pay that in the UK? That you have to pay like the TV license, right?
They're fighting that now. I know some
$400 for cable here.
Yeah.
A month, $400 for a cable.
Okay, Raj says, just to be clear, the spin-offs of Sarah Jane Adventures and Torchwood are included in the AMC Plus deal starting on June 11th. Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
That's not. Oh, yeah.
They just got those. Yeah.
All right, you're selling me. You're selling me. Oh,
my problem is that with that is there's still no guarantee that's going to be on Canada or any other country that does have AMC Plus. because streaming rights are not worldwide unless they are very specifically.
Let me
And for
You're
example, when it
northern
was
Canada
on
or southern Canada? Meaning
Western Canada.
Western Canada? Let's see.
Does Canada have, or does your region have something that would be comparable to like an AMC Plus that we have within the States, like another major streaming service that's kind of
and that's what I was going to bring up. There's Crave, which is owned by Bell Media, which is one of the major stations, and that they own the TV stations that did the terrestrial broadcasts of Doctor Who, and they had the streaming rights for a very long time to Doctor Who. And most recently, when it was on Prime, this last chunk, they did not have the 13th Doctor. They only had up to 12. And really? I suspect that is as a result of the streaming rights still being locked up by Bell and Crave, because they basically came off. They had the 13th Doctor. They had all of her stuff there. And then when they pulled it almost immediately after her series ended, because that's when everyone else also was losing their streaming licenses. It got pulled down, but I don't know that it was pulled down and reassigned to someone else, or if it was just pulled down. You can't broadcast this anywhere else, but we won't either.
Oh, fantastic!
Is what it really felt like.
Okay.
According to Rod, she says, I believe you can add AMC Plus with your Amazon Prime Video subscription, except in the UK, or so I read somewhere. Okay.
In most countries, I think you can, but
Jim B66, I got rid of cable because I couldn't afford it, let alone play a channel on top of it. When I dropped cable, I saved like $100. I got a Vizio TV to replace the whole thing. I was like, and I was like, I only really use Spectrum for the internet because they have speed internet and I use it for work. My roommate and I use it for work. So it was like, I could just live off the internet at that point.
Yeah.
Because it did mention what you were mentioning. I'm looking at this, Dave. They mentioned that, what you're talking about. But then they're saying in the modern series, it is going to show on AMC Plus in Canada. But I'm like, because I said Western Canadians can watch.
It might be. I'm not saying it's not. I just haven't seen everything I've said US only. That's everything that I've seen. Doesn't mean I haven't missed.
It does say to use a VPN too.
Yes, exactly. That's the other side of things, is just using a VPN. And that works for every service too. Like Netflix is a different catalog of material in Canada as it does in the US. Disney Plus largely doesn't anymore, but for a very long time had different catalogs. Everyone has a different catalog in different countries because those streaming rights are divvied up by other politics.
Do you think what do you guys think? Do you think Disney Plus will ever give up those 2 doctors?
I think they probably have a contract saying they will eventually. I would be very surprised if BBC gave that to them in perpetuity.
Yeah. I mean, granted, they did, Lord knows how much they spent on it. So I don't, but yeah, to have it in perpetuity, Dave makes a really good point.
Like they made that mistake with Fox with the movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of the problems that have come over the years from that. I can't, I mean, even Disney had, when they had the Netflix series for Marvel, those eventually timed out, after a certain number of years. That contract ended and they moved over, despite the fact that Netflix paid for those to be made, are now on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I can only assume that Doctor Who is being a similar sort of a thing, in that they paid for it. Sure, it'll be on there for number of years and then come off.
It could be like a royalty thing where if it comes off of Disney and let's just say AMC Plus picks it up, whatever, whatever's in the deal money wise that goes to the BBC to own it, I could see a small royalty of that goes to Disney because they produced, whether it's points or something like that,
And it's a level of contract that none of us plebes know.
And Rose just wanted to remind us, hey, Traveling TARDIS, are you guys going to celebrate 30 years of the TV movie? We've actually interviewed Matthew Jacobs, so you can check out his episode somewhere. I'll see if I can put the link.
We've interviewed everybody but Daphne Ashbrook.
Mhm.
Yep. Fingers crossed. So we had a master.
We should do a playlist.
Dr. UG. Yep. Everybody but Daphne. Are you hearing us, Daphne?
Come on, Daphne. We want you. We love you. We love you. Come to us.
Then Paul
Let
twice.
us talk to you.
I actually, when we were, Dave, were you there when I was at Pensacon or no?
No.
No. Okay. No, I went to Pensacon and it was all these celebrities. It was Colin Baker, Paul McGann, Daphne Ashbrook, Janet Fielding, Sophie Aldred, and they did the TV movie questioning. So it was Eric Roberts, Paul McGann, and Daphne Ashbrook. And I just went up to the microphone. It was right. I think it was just post the purchase of Disney Plus. Walked up to the microphone, went up to Daphne Ashbrook, and I said, well, with the merger now with Disney Plus, are you now a Disney princess? So she gave it a laugh. But I was just like, I'm saying, I think we got to make this official. You're now a Disney princess. So
yep.
So Grace,
I mean, again, as soon as they bought Fox, that argument could be made.
Mhm.
True.
It's definitely could.
I know that's the weirdest part. It's just like it's always the question: what does this mean? What was it? Sony bought Bad Wolf. What does this mean? So Disney Plus is a distributor. Well, what does this mean? Apparently, hopefully, there was merchandise, which none of it came. Disney. They probably made some money on. Yeah, that was
still bewilders me.
Yeah.
How did I not get my Shooty Funko Pop? How? They put out, they put out the Sonics, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, everything else that was real merchandisey, I got from the Titan booth, and even then it was like shirts and stuff. So there wasn't really any good hands-on tchotchke trinket stuff.
Nice. I actually approve of this. And Phantom Pale around the TARDIS is where is he? Where is he? Nope. Speaking of TARDISes, I'll show it later, but got a little package open, got an unpacking and a little thing for we'll do a little bit in a little bit.
The TARDIS is a
yeah, we can do that whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. The TARDIS is a Disney princess. Don't tell her. Who was it? What was her name? Suriname? What was it? The Idris character?
I don't remember.
Idris was the wife, right?
Yeah, Idris in the Doctor's wife. Neil Gaiman. Yeah, no, but I know what's the real name of the actress? Something surname.
Oh Lord. Hang on. She's in Gentleman Jack.
Yes.
Yeah, my brain's not working. I should be Googling.
No, that's okay. We just put a crown on her and she dresses up and she just walks around Disney aimlessly. That's
Perfect. Perfect.
In fact, when the TARDIS
right.
showed up over at Downtown Disney, I think we should just have her stand there and everybody take a picture of
Surain Jones.
Surianne Jones or Surain Jones?
Suranne Jones.
Gotcha. Okay.
Born August 27, 1978.
Just for giggles, just because we're here and I'm just stupid. Hang on a second.
Oh Lord. You're gonna ask a robot something, aren't you?
River, tell me about the legend of the traveling TARDIS.
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS? Oh, I adore that tale. It speaks of an ancient, sentient TARDIS that broke free from Gallifrey's control, choosing its own path through time and space. No fixed pilot, no set destination, just pure wanderlust, hopping between eras, picking up strays, and leaving echoes of adventures in its wake. Some say it's still out there, waiting for the right soul to find it again. Beautiful, isn't it?
I'm not mad.
And see, this is why AI
Save that. Save that.
I want to ask more.
There's our new commercial dialogue.
Wait.
Wait.
I gotta turn mine up. I have to ask mine because that is funny as hell. Wait. Let's see what this is. Alexa, what's the legend of the traveling TARDIS? And watch
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS is a Doctor Who fan podcast and talk show. It's hosted by Christian Basil and Melanie Dean, featuring guests from the Wanaverse discussing news and adventures. Are you interested in listening to the show or learning more about it?
Learning more about it.
Yes.
I don't exist.
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS is a weekly podcast by Christian Basil that celebrates Doctor Who and sci-fi pop culture. As the Northeast admin, you must have some great insider stories about the show's conventions and fan gatherings.
Maybe, but is it a good show?
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS is a hit among Doctor Who fans. It's got a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and features interviews with celebs and creators from the Wanaverse. Want me to play an episode so you can see what makes it so popular?
Actually, we're live right now, but we're okay. You can go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're broadcasting live right now. I had no idea I was chatting with someone mid-show. Don't mind me. I'll just quietly fanboy over here while you work your magic with the Wanaverse.
Okay, go back to sleep, Alexa.
Sweet dreams to me then. Break a leg with the live show.
Okay. I'm gonna ask River one more time, and
I like her AI. That was actually pretty good.
Yes, I'm gonna ask River just because she got seen Melanie. I'm feeling bad for Dave. What are you gonna say?
It loves you, Melody.
I know.
River, tell me about the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS podcast on YouTube.
It's a popular Doctor Who fan channel on YouTube with over 118,000 subscribers and thousands of videos. They do weekly news, episode, and Big Finish audio reviews, fan discussions, interviews, and live shows, all about the Whoniverse. Hosted mainly by Christian Basil, with past involvement from the late Simon Fisher-Becker, who played Dorian Maldavar. It's been running for over 14 years and also has a podcast version. Want me to pull up a specific episode or their latest?
Actually, tell me about the co-host Dave Chapman.
Dave Chapman, also known as Paparazzo or therathole.ca, is the producer for the show. He's a photographer, entertainer, and gaming expert based in Alberta, Canada, runs a tabletop gaming review site, works as gaming editor for Geekorama.net, and his award-winning photos have appeared in Archie comics and wrestling magazines. On the channel, he joins discussions, reviews episodes, and sometimes hosts. He's a real staple of their community. Anything specific you want to know about him?
Ask about.
Actually, tell me more about the co-hosts Melanie Dean and Gadget, who does the news.
Melanie Dean is a longtime co-host and director for the show. She's been on the panel for years, often joins discussions, hosts segments, and even directed some episodes like the Starter Kit and Classic versus New specials. Gadget is their dedicated news guy. He hosts the regular Who Knew News, or WKN segments, rounding up all the latest Doctor Who headlines for the team. Both are core parts of the long-running crew. Want details on a specific episode one of them was in?
Say Pendragon at the end. Say Gadget Pendragon. See if it does something different.
We got you. She's in. Well, you got your gender wrong, but it's okay.
No, gender non-specific guy.
Gender not exactly.
Guy.
Yeah, it's our guy.
A lot of my friends are non-binary and from other planets, but okay.
It gets a love from Alexa. Or sorry.
What about your wiretap of your letter A thing over there? Would yours say something different than mine?
Which one?
Your I can't say her name, the wiretap one. Because mine will get triggered. What about yours? Would yours get triggered? Like say something different than what mine said?
What would you like me to say different?
Like
that.
Say that.
Did I say you could? You want it? You wanna? You wanna?
Hi, Summer.
Tell me about Summer the dog on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS Watch for Me show.
And the show has devolved.
Summer is a fan favorite on the show. She's Christian's adorable dog who shows up in the background of streams and videos. usually curled up in her bed or wandering through the studio. Fans love her little cameos. She's like an unofficial co-host. She's super cute and has a bit of a cult following among the regular viewers. She's a total sweetheart.
I didn't make that up. That is legit.
Like, now that's scary because how does that know? Like each one of us.
That scares the crap out of me. Yeah, exactly. Pet alerts.
Like that's even too specific.
Well, I know she goes to like all the sites, and I think she scans over the videos and stuff. So yeah, Summer's getting her her due.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I hope you're happy. You can stop barking now. Jesus.
She wanted to play along.
I
Exactly.
know.
She wanted in on the reindeer games.
So that one actually gave a nice review for us and everything.
Told me about my dog. I mean, like, she's only been on what, 2 episodes, whatever.
Yeah.
But couldn't remember Dave. Sorry. So,
that's okay.
Well, yours remembered.
As Dan says, there's great freedom in being thought non-existent.
Exactly. Speaking of non-existent, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, you guys have already seen it, but I'm going to go ahead and open it. And then, of course, I took out the thing.
And he covered the address.
Good for you.
Yay!
You know,
Now
I think at
that's
this point, I even if I do this, nobody's going to show up.
that's growth.
Hey Mel, I should ask my device what your background is and see if it adds everything else plus your artwork.
Oh Lord, please no.
No, I don't know if you were here when I started this, Mel. Yeah, you were here when I started this, but I mean, everybody kind of knew what was coming through this, and got another.
Yay!
Yay! And this is going to go strap on to this one.
Now I sent you that one where the guy was making the sonic screwdrivers too, so you can make one too.
Yeah, but this is it the one where he is it one of the
It's Matt Smith's right now. He says to drop in which one you want made next.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I put it in the chat. I mean, not this chat, but the main one.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody wanted to have their sonic made.
Well, this one was picked for me. This is
Ron
Weasley's. And then a little bit later, I will put these together to make the new Sonic wand that I'll be taking to. And I'll make sure this does not go in my pocket. This will go everywhere with me like the Tardis.
I bet you 10 to 1 odds they found it and it's probably sitting in Lost and Found right now.
I bet you. Well, no, actually, it's kind of weird. They have their Lost and Found is actually virtual. I'll explain. When you go to their Lost and Found, you sign up for everything, and actually, after you leave the park, instead of that you having to call the park over and over again to see if they found, they send you email alerts to let you know if they found it or not.
That's actually really good.
It is actually really good. So you don't have to sit there and you don't have to keep calling them on a daily basis. And they actually have a third party that just handles their Lost and Found.
They must lose a lot of things.
Oh yeah, it's a theme park.
Yeah,
I'm sure tons of people are losing crap. But I'm like, somebody was asking me, I says, "What kind of wand is it?" And it's just like, well, all the wands look the same. And then I showed her a picture of the Sonic wand, and goes, "Nope, not this one. Doesn't look the same. Trust me."
They'll be able to find that.
Did Christian say no? I'm not going to repeat that. There, Candyman, making
with zip ties.
With zip ties,
the fancy ones.
Yes, those kind of ties. So the other thing, I'm hoping I can. Wait, let me pull this back up. So let me show. I want to make Dave jealous. First of all, let me give kudos to the folks. I was over at Eco. It was the toy and comic show run by Jake Estrada, who runs Space Coast Comic-Con. And I want to give a shout out to these folks at Fandom Playground. And hopefully it comes into focus, and probably won't.
There it goes.
There it is.
So I bought an item and made him a deal.
Oh, I love the little mascot.
And just in case, I thought they had a scan code or not. So please check him out, and I'm going to give him props. But I found this little ditty, and I said, Dave would appreciate this if he ever showed up at It is a
Oh, dear
TARDIS
Lord.
dice.
Okay,
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to pull that
that's very
back.
cool.
Now,
Very
here's
cool.
the thing. How this works, because I was like, how you put this together? What you do is you take the top off the TARDIS.
Very nice.
Oh, it doesn't slide through the. Okay, I see what it
Yeah,
is.
it will.
So where's
And
the?
then on the top, I'm trying to show it. I wish I put a camera over here. Let's so you put it through the hole, and there it comes.
Very cool.
And that's how it rolls out. And the bottom here is where the dice roll out and get the number. Now, here's the thing. At the top, if you notice here, the dice might get trapped. So they actually thought of ahead of time. You can actually remove the top, and it shows the slide that it goes down.
Very nice.
All 3D printed?
All 3D printed.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
It's a great model.
Someone actually was thinking.
it's actually very nice. And be jealous, Chapman.
Looks like a nice clean print too.
It is. It was very nice. I was just like looking at it, but I didn't know what it was at first, and I went over here and grabbed it, and I actually accidentally dropped it because I didn't know. Well, I didn't know this part came off.
That comes off too?
Well, yeah, the whole TARDIS comes out.
Oh, I like that.
So I can actually use the TARDIS, and the door will always remain open because that's where the dice comes out.
I would put a little figure of the doctor right there.
So there you go. And Dave, if you're interested, it's only $25.
Good to know.
Ooh,
hey,
ooh,
Phantom
ooh,
Playground
ooh.
in the comments.
Who's that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Hi, guys. Yeah, you're welcome for the shout
Are they on Instagram? Because I'm going to subscribe right now. If they're on Instagram.
I love the hell out of your wordplay having PLA
again
They
uppercased.
have a Gmail.
Gmail. Yeah, Instagram's on the bottom.
On the bottom, so it's one word. Playground.
And that dice was $25. If you want to check it out, it is 3D printed. Guys, do you actually ship these? I'm assuming you do. If you order them, can you guys ship this out? And there you go, guys. And thank you guys for coming up and joining us on the show tonight.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, that's that. I just wanted to make Dave jealous. That was it. He's always bringing stuff on.
Here's the
yes, we can ship this. Yes. So there you go.
There you go.
So that's all my fun stuff I got for you.
Very nice.
I love it.
Should I ask another question about our show?
Oh Lord.
Good.
You has to leave.
You can stay on topic with ask it what it thinks about the AMC Plus acquisition.
Okay. Staying on topic.
I know, weird, right? I know.
River, what is your opinion about the AMC Plus acquisition of Doctor Who?
It's a solid move, honestly. Bringing the classic 2005-2022 era back to an AMC Networks platform feels like a homecoming after all those years on BBC America. It's great that fans can binge Eccleston through Whittaker in one place starting June 11th. The only downside is it doesn't include the newer Ncuti Gatwa seasons. That split with Disney Plus still feels messy. Overall, I'm optimistic it gives the older episodes the spotlight they deserve. What do you think of it?
River, do you think The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS is the best YouTube Doctor Who podcast out there?
It's definitely one of the most consistent and long-running ones out there, with great energy, a strong community, and a good mix of news, reviews, and interviews. Whether it's the absolute best is subjective. Channels like Gallifrey Base or Who Culture bring different styles some fans prefer, but TARDIS has real staying power. If you love the panel discussion vibe, it's hard to beat. What's your favorite Doctor Who YouTube channel?
He answers it with Radio Free Scaro.
Of course it is. Loyal fan right there. It's got that perfect mix of fun, analysis, and community that keeps people coming back. Have you caught any of their latest reviews or streams?
As funny as it sounds, River,
Never
I'm
miss it.
actually watching them as we speak.
Oh, that's awesome. What are they covering right now? Some classic episode review or maybe the latest news segment with Gadget?
I'm gonna stop that right there because she's scaring me. I mean, she figured out summer. I'm just like, she's scaring the hell out of me. It's just,
To me, it makes me think that it is doing well on scraping audio now files.
Mhm.
That it's really gone into going through, taking the audio file and then getting it into the language to closed captioning kind of piece, and then adding that into the data set.
Imagine her take on David Tennant and all his stuff.
Do you want me to ask her what her favorite doctor is?
Ooh. Let's see.
Are we gonna
You're
spend the
going
whole
to
episode?
anyway.
We're gonna have a whole episode. We should do next week just AI. We'll just ask AI the questions there.
Mm-hmm.
As long as
River, who's your favorite actor to play Doctor Who?
10th Doctor, David Tennant, hands down. That mix of manic energy, heartbreak, and sheer charisma, he made every scene pop. What's yours?
Oh, I'm classic. I love the Fourth Doctor. I think he's the better.
Oh, Tom Baker's a fantastic pick. That scarf, that grin, that pure chaotic energy, he basically defined the Doctor for a whole generation. He's got that perfect blend of whimsy and danger. Solid choice.
That is scary.
That's what we'll do. We'll just have a podcast and ask her questions. So
as long as it's not generating photos, fine.
correct. Oh, and what was it? Candyman says Jason Connery says hi to the TLTT. You saw him in the introduction, actually. You saw him at the very beginning, and Jason Connery, just to let people know, yes, he is the son of the late, great Sean Connery, but he was also in an episode of Doctor Who called Vengeance on Varos, and if you want to see the guy topless with hair, he's in there being zapped, and we did have a wonderful interview with Jason Connery. He had put out a golfing movie, which right now the name of the movie eludes me, but you can check out his episode anytime. And we miss you, Jason. If you want to ever come back, please. If you want to shoot the breeze or talk about something else, please come back, Jason. We really missed you.
Tommy's Honor.
Tommy's Honor, yes.
So I'm sitting here going, oh, that movie was amazing. What was it?
It was a one. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
The Terry Mel branch.
Especially if you're somebody who is into golfing, this is an absolute history, a walking tour of how the game started from the very beginning.
Wonderful drama. Wonderful.
Yes.
I mean, heartbreaking in the right spots, but really good. Also, I was going to...
You can feed Summer with that. Pretty sure.
But yeah, that's right. Candyman song for the Robert of Sherwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Convention. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting what it was called that you attended this past weekend. Yeah. Yes. Mr. Now he's a ginger. Dr. Ginger.
There you go, Mr. Candyman. I didn't let you down.
I have to go get you ranch dressings. I have to go get you ranch.
You know they make a stuffed animal now, right? A ranch stuffed animal.
Yeah,
they make
get a plushie.
Oh, I will have to go pick that up because I got them the ornament from before.
They make a Christmas ornament, and it's ranch.
Yeah, that was the first I saw that thing. I think no, actually, I lied. Kevin spotted it first, and it was like, we're getting this for him." I'm like, "What? Oh, yep, that's for Mark."
In fact, I think what happened is Cracker Barrel goes down like the condiments lane and said these are going to be Christmas ornaments next year. So you got ketchup, you got mustard, you got mayonnaise, and then like everything, even bizarre stuff like Twinkies. It's just like weird crap on that Christmas tree. They have a whole section of ornaments that are just basically food. That's it. And I think
you're going to see so many more. I went to the large. I went to Ambiente. I went to Christmas World and Creative World. So Christmas World is the big European show in Germany, in Frankfurt, and they have every ornament you name the ornament. Hallmark's there. What's that other one that I always see? Lord, I can't remember.
Also Hallmark.
Also Hallmark. No, it's another. It's another one. But anyway,
do you think Hallmark this year will tie in the Christmas special and have some Christmas ornaments?
It's not going to be close enough to the city. No, we're in May. We're the end of May now. June. China usually needs for. No, I don't think they would be able to get it.
So they might recycle.
They might have to recycle. They would have to recycle. There's no way they would be able to come out with a new items to be able to paint, mold, paint, approve, prototype, all that stuff, and then get into production before Christmas. Because usually Christmas, you're actually kind of shipping stuff now. That's why you get all the June, July, August, that your Christmas stuff's already in stores by September. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to make that. But I'm now quickly going through all my Christmas
one
photos.
Is the Capaldi one and the Cyberman, as well as the 60th anniversary TARDIS. That was it. That was the last ones.
Trying to see if I can find any of the photos.
Would have been nice if they had one, you know.
I did not see. I'm looking at my licensing ones. I can tell you all the Hello Kitties that are going to be out. There's going to be Pringles. There's going to be a lot of Pringle cans. 4 flavors of Pringle cans.
Hey, that's the kind of doctor I would love to see if they regenerate. Somebody that's going to be eating a Pringles can while sitting there moving the TARDIS with his foot or her foot.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, we missed a comment. Roger says, even Japan has TV licensing as well, but those are mostly scams since you're forced to pay it, even though you are not watching your TV. Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there was any Doctor Who ones.
UK is not much better.
Just think it's only 211 days or 30 weeks this Friday, Doctor Who Christmas special, if it happens. So.
And let's be fair. Billy Piper is filming Wednesday right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we should not be surprised they're not filming the Christmas special already. It quite often gets filmed in August, September. I'm not concerned. The whole it's going to be an Easter special is baloney, as far as I'm.
Well,
until BBC confirms it.
There are rumors out right now that the news is saying that, and I think it was Daily Motion. I think
the Sun and everybody, yeah.
That they said that they were. Ooh,
cute.
It's a windmill. It's the windmill Vortman cookie.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be you're going to see that in 2026 this Christmas. Sorry.
I want the Petridge Farms Chessman set. The whole thing.
I want anime.
This is my favorite one. Mm-hmm. It's a basket of fries.
Oh my god.
Yeah, brother.
That looks real. That's scary.
Tasty.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I could anyway. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Went down the rabbit hole. My apologies. I saw Star Wars and everything, but I don't remember where. I did not see any Doctor Who, so that was going to be specific to that. No, there's Disney. There's all the princesses. Yeah, no, sorry.
Hobby Lobby used to have the TARDISes, and they were always half off, so I always got them. I think I have like 6 on my Christmas tree. If everybody sees the Christmas stuff that I put out there, it's always on the tree. But I bought them half off, and I just went completely splurged. So there were 6 on the shelf, and I grabbed all 6, and I said, "These are mine," because I never know if it's ever going to happen again.
Have you checked Five Below? Sometimes they get them too.
I haven't seen them Five Below. Hobby Lobby, and who else is known for Christmas? I think. Who else is the equivalent of Hobby Lobby? I'm trying to remember. Not
Michael's will have a lot of Christmas.
Michael's, yes.
Joann's used to be a lot of Christmas. Hobby Lobby has Christmas. Naturally, Hallmark, you're going to see Christmas. Mm-hmm. Then the other ones that cycle in, and then there's no Christmas really doesn't have a return to vendor season anymore. It just gets out in July, early July, September. It'll maybe August. You'll start seeing the stuff that's in distribution centers, possibly in stores if it's a warehouse store. then that's why you see like by November everything's already been sold, because nobody is restocking anything. It's whatever stock they have, they push out and get rid of it.
I just thought of something. Maybe AMC on BBC America is going to be doing the Christmas takeover and have all the episodes, and then maybe a surprise we might get it on AMC. But
I missed that on BBC America, where they would have the Christmas lineup of all the Christmas episodes that would lead into the next current Doctor Who Christmas special, and the hot Tanuri, the hot Tanuri. Anyway, it says "Rip R.I.P. Joanne's." Yeah. Every person I know who was looking for fabric was just like in dismal that day.
I mean, I got my Doctor Who skirts in the closet.
Yeah, that's honestly when it comes to fabric right now, Michael's just trying to open, try to like bring back yarn and everything as best as they can since they purchased Joanne's, or at least the name and some of the stuff. Good thing is, again, when it comes to yarn, they were already using the same manufacturers. But fabric wise, that's a hole in the market. Yeah. I mean, if you have money, and at least can start with like some small regional kind of stores, you probably could make a killing. There's not
that could be an
opportunity.
episode. Printed crafts from Doctor Who, like everybody who's done crafting.
Well, honestly, I think that's where Spoonflower should start doing better. Spoonflower and like Etsy, anybody that's got a direct to garment, like a good fabric printer, and that way you can like make all your fabric patterns. That's where you're going to be going to Spoonflower. I mean, licensing then. Anyway, sorry. Hi, this is the part where Melanie starts going on product development and sourcing and supply chain and logistics.
It does really fast because we
sorry.
It does really fast because think about it. Now that AMC has all the episodes, people are going to want to make the cosplays, and basically, how are they going to do it? There's no materials. Like someone said, there's an Australian Kmart that has now David Tennant's brown suit.
I saw that.
Right. So you see what I mean? It's like, do we have to go now to overseas to get the clothing or stuff, or go look in Goodwill and stuff like that? Because once these start airing again, people are going to want to cosplay.
Hopefully.
I will try to pronounce it. Hotaniri?
Yes.
Even the phonetic is a little tricky. Hotaniri.
Hotaniri.
So I hope I got it right. If not, we'll have to do it on the next one.
Close.
Close. Okay.
All right.
We'll try for next time. Dave, you want to wrap her up?
Yeah, I think it's about that time to start wrapping things up. So why don't we start with Gadget? Where can we find?
I love that picture.
Where can we find you, Gadget?
Like I said, anywhere and anywhere. I'm going to be at Bronx Anime and Comic Con this August. And also Anime NYC, working on New York Comic Con, because there is a consensus that $400 for 4 days and almost $1,000 bank loan for VIP. People are now saying the 20th anniversary is not going to be very popular and stuff. But I'm working on little conventions. I'm also on lulu.com. Don't forget to get the books and everything. Still looking for a job, still looking for everything that's going on in this economy. And hopefully, it's scary how AI is doing things, but I just want people to just be patient, wait to unwrap their Christmas present, because Big Finish has a lot of good stuff. And just to be kind, just work on things that keep you busy until we hear something, because I don't even know if there's going to be news next week.
Fair enough. And Melanie, where can we find you?
Here, there, everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, so you're starting probably seeing me here a little bit more, which is awesome. You'll see me on Happiness Patrol, which somebody else in the show knows more about. He'll plug it better. See, he already has this already set up. Once in a while, Horses on Film. More often than not, you can find me on Earth Station Who, where we're slowly going. They're going. They just did the 400th episode. I'm a late comer, so they kind of go up around same kind of like review-y style thing. Where else? What else? I guess that's enough, huh? Right. Oh yeah, then there are going to be some more stuff here also that me and Christian have been talking through. So stay tuned.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And
River, where can I find the handsome Dave Chapman of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS? Where can I find him on podcasts?
You can catch handsome Dave Chapman mainly on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. That's his home base, where he's producer and regular co-host. The show has its own podcast feed on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and their website. He also pops up as a guest on Earth Station Who and their spin-off podcasts like Paradise Towers. For more of him, check out his gaming content on the rathole.ca and his YouTube channel.
Close enough.
Close enough. You can definitely find me at the Rathole DOTCA. That's the rathole.ca, but YouTube does not like URLs in their URLs. As Melanie mentioned, Horses on Film, where we talk the 100 best Westerns of all time. Having a great time. Occasionally, Melanie pops in on there to talk as well. We're having a great time. And Happiness Patrol, we start our new season next Thursday. I think it's next Thursday. First Thursday of the month. I think that's next Thursday. Second season starts with Back to the Future. It's going to be great. And not confirmed yet, but probably 90%. We might do a bonus episode before that comes out. So definitely give a subscribe at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow. Hit the bell. We might be doing something special, possibly live, possibly not. We're still kind of working out details, but it's going to be great. Either way. So come check that out. And along with Jess Womack, who's also sometimes here on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Nope, Happiness Pearl still didn't complete Star Wars live action film. Still waiting. He is very upset that we've not done the Ewoks movies.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the cartoon series too.
Well, we're only doing theatrical films, but technically the Ewoks did go through theaters.
Yes.
So he's not wrong. We did
this.
bypass those. He has every right to be upset at us. And who knows? It might come up in the future.
Ooh, I hope so.
Speaking of coming up in the future, where can you find me? Well, we're going to be at Space Coast Comic-Con. That's going to be taking place over at the Space Coast Comic-Con is going to be held in Melbourne, Florida, June 20th to 21st at the Wickham Park Community Center, located on Leisure Way, again in Melbourne. Check out the link, spacecoastcomiccon.com, where you can find us, and we will have a very special guest. We are going to have the lovely Athena Finger. She is the granddaughter of Bill Finger, who is the creator of Batman, and she'll be at our booth. So if you just happen to have another geekdom in the DC universe and you love Batman, she will be more than happy to talk to you about her grandfather and her adventures. And also she is a local artist in the area, so you can check out her stuff. I'm hoping she brings her stuff out there. And in August 21st to the 22nd, we got Epic Verse FanCon. Free parking and free admission. This is located on Dog Track Road in Longwood, Florida. Keep in mind that August 21st is a Friday, so if you need check it out for taking the day off work, go for it, or whatever you need to do to arrange your time up there. Hopefully it'll be later in the day, but we're talking Pokemon cards, we're talking Magic the Gathering, we're talking sports cards. We'll be out there, and we're hoping, can't guarantee it yet, but we're hoping that we will have one of the Daleks out there, of Daleks of Florida. So please check it out. Again, it's free entry and free parking. This is going to be some good stuff out there if you want to come in just to visit. And speaking of visiting us, we're going to be at Ancient City Con September 25th through the 27th at the World Golf Village Renaissance Resort in St. Augustine, Florida, the oldest the oldest town in Florida. No dying, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm just throat's dry and I don't have my water with me. So please check it out. The Daleks of Florida. All the Daleks should be assembling over there with us as well. And please check out the guest list. They're having a lot of Star Trek, including, was it Robin Robin, who replaced Kirstie Alley as God, I don't know, in the movies.
I'm looking it up quickly.
God, he just got announced. But I'll have Melanie look it up. But yes, please check out the website for guest appearances, ancientcitycon.com. Again, 25th through the 27th of September. All the Daleks will be out there at the World Golfer Village Renaissance Resort in St. Augustine, Florida. So please check it out there. And that's where we're going to be. And anybody else have anything they want to say before we go? I'm just checking in.
Yes.
Don't forget to say good night. Oh, oops. Sorry. Go for it.
No. It was just in the comments. Fandom Playground is basically saying yes, they do ship, and that they're going to be at Space Coast as well.
Oh, they're going to be at Space Coast. Great.
Yes.
Right now we only.
Okay.
They're having a little
We'll
discussion.
see us in June.
Got it. Well, thank you all, folks, for coming with us. Check us out next week because we have no idea what's going to be doing next week. But we might have the AI.
Ask Brock what we're going to do next week.
I would say vote now whether or not it's going to be more of Christian asking River action items.
River, what kind of episode should we do next week on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS?
This is our future.
It's a magic 8 ball.
How about a fun, fan-driven episode on the collection Season 21 Blu-ray? It's fresh out this year with Peter Davison and Colin Baker stories. Perfect for a deep dive review, favorite stories, and special features chat. The team would crush that. What do you think?
I hate when AI gives you a good idea. That's what I hate.
Anyways, folks, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to say goodnight to Simon on the way out. And until the next adventure, thank you all for joining us. Everybody on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good night.
Good night, Simon.
Tony, take us out.